Hi, it's Anne-Marie from Child Life Therapy again. Thank you for being here. I just thought today it was a good opportunity. I was reminded by somebody that dropped me a message and just said, "What is hypnosis? Can you tell me what it's about, how it works, and how much is it?" Which is kind of the usual queries that I get. And kind of when people ask about price, I think, well, what price do you put on absolutely transforming your life? Because that's the starting point, basically. What's lovely about hypnosis, for starters, is that if you go to a good hypnotherapist, you're not talking about paying out money week after week after week or month after month after month, because you're not dealing with your conscious mind. You are dealing with the 95%, around 95% of your mind that works subconsciously, that's keeping you breathing, that tells you when to go to sleep, when to wake up, all of that. You know your interactions in your body, all the things that are going in your body that you're not consciously telling to happen, that is your subconscious mind. That is what we work with in hypnosis, and that's the difference when you have hypnotherapy over conventional talk therapy. And I'm not completely dismissing the need for conventional talk therapy, but if you found that it's not found a solution for you, that could be because you're dealing with the surface level things, and you're dealing with the things that you can remember. And for some people, it's not all that helpful, because when you're consciously relating it over and over and over again, whatever that problem is, it can actually be embedding it deeper into your daily experience, because you're reinforcing it all the time by talking about it, and talking about it as if it is a problem that you can't get rid of, and you're examining all the ins and outs of it. Whereas what we can do with hypnosis is usually, it's your mind telling your body to relax, isn't it? You kind of, it's a conscious effort. But what we do in hypnosis is quite good, because what we do is we reverse engineer that thing. So by relaxing your body, we get your mind to relax. And there's a variety of different ways we can put you into hypnosis. And I have a few methods myself. But basically, once we get you into hypnosis, then we deal with your subconscious mind. So how does your subconscious mind work? How does it solve anything? Well, the thing is, your subconscious mind is always doing things with a positive intention in mind for you. Your subconscious mind's role in your life is to keep you alive and on this planet. So sometimes it does that in really unusual ways that are painful, emotionally distressing, keep you in your house, stop you from asking for a promotion. And you might think, well, why would it do that? That doesn't seem helpful at all. But the thing is, you've got to think about it in terms of survival, and that, our biology harks back to the days when we weren't top of the food chain, if you like, you know what I mean, to the days when there were woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers and the rest of it. So sometimes staying safe meant staying in your cave for the day, and it certainly meant, don't be on your own anywhere, because there was always a need for somebody to watch your back while you were hunting or fishing or whatever it was, or just going to the toilet. You probably needed somebody there. So one of our big driving factors is a fear of rejection. We never want to feel rejected in any way. So subconscious mind will often do lots of things in order for you not to be rejected. So that's where it comes into mind, things like fear of public speaking, or trying to be a singer or an actress or stand out in some way, and you think, I'm really good at this thing, but I've just got no confidence, or I don't want to do it, or I'm afraid that I'll have to talk in public, whatever it is. And it's because somewhere along the line, back before you can remember, there'll have been something that happened that made you feel rejected in some way, or that you tried your best and you failed and that felt terrible. And subconscious mind has lodged it in your mind as, ooh, that was rejection, wasn't it? And it felt terrible. And you know what happens when rejection happens? Your life is in absolute danger. That's why our fears and our phobias, they feel so visceral, because your subconscious mind thinks of it in a life critical way. That's why it feels so terrible. I mean, that's why it might send you running to the toilet to evacuate your bowels, or you might feel sick, or you might start sweating. It's because all of those survival mechanisms are going on. So of course you've got to evacuate your bowels because you can't run fast unless your body's actually empty. You know, all your blood is surging to your extremities to get you ready to run. That's why those things that we're afraid of feel so terrible. So that's the mind that we're going to. So we get you into hypnosis, and I'll go into it separately on other videos because there's different ways I tackle it. There's rapid transformational therapy that I use, which is great for people who have no clue how the thing started or where it's coming from. So feeling not good enough, low self-esteem, depression, all of that kind of thing. You're just not sure. You feel like you had a reasonably good childhood, so you're not really sure why you should feel a certain way. Rapid transformational therapy is really good because we put you into hypnosis and we ask your mind, where did this start from? And your mind comes up with the answers. It comes up with those scenes from the past where you developed those feelings or those beliefs about yourself. And the other way that I work, I think of it as masculine and feminine ways, if you like. I think of rapid transformational therapy as the feminine way of working because us women like to know the details. Whereas the other methods that I use, I think of them as more masculine because with those ways, we put you into hypnosis and we talk to your subconscious mind and we say, subconscious mind, you know that thing you're doing that's really bothering me? I don't really need to know why you're doing it. I'm not in quite this language, but this is the upshot of it. You know that thing you're doing that I don't really enjoy? Could you fulfill that same positive intention? Because we know you mean it to be something positive. Can you fulfill that same positive intention, but do it in a way that helps me to feel this, and this, that's positive, that are the things you want? So I think of that as the masculine way, where you don't know the details or the why, but you just tell subconscious mind to find the part of you that is doing that and ask a different part of your subconscious mind to come up with better ways of handling that thing. And we get your subconscious mind's agreement all along the way. Because like I said, it's very important for your subconscious mind, and both the ways that I work are about getting subconscious mind's approval on board, because subconscious mind is going to look for whatever it does to feel safe, to feel like it's not going to be a danger to you or threaten you. So we have to help it come to terms with the fact that what it has been doing to you hasn't been helpful, that it meant well and we thank it for that and all the rest of it. But would you mind doing that same thing, but doing it in a way that helps you to X, Y, Z? And subconscious mind, your subconscious mind is so helpful. I always think of it like a child. It's really eager to please. It's like a puppy. It just needs firm direction and to really know what you want in clear terms. So we use very careful language when you're in hypnosis. It's always positive language, that we don't bring negatives into it. And we always frame it really carefully because it's going directly to where it counts. And the other thing that's really important to know is that because we deal with your subconscious mind does not track time at all. It doesn't process time. That's a conscious mind thing. Subconscious mind is, if you like, your law of attraction and all of that. Subconscious mind believes in the universal connection, that we're all connected and everything's going on all at once. You know, so subconscious mind, when you give it a firm directive, a clear pathway, it just gets on with it. It just starts straight away. It doesn't think, oh, I don't know, I'll start that next week or the week after, or I haven't got time right now, I'm going to do it at 8 o'clock tonight or whatever it is. It just thinks, oh, that's what you want. Well, we'll just start putting that into motion. So then sometimes it can show up straight away that you get immediate relief, or sometimes it'll build up a little bit as it's working its way through the solution and how to bring it, or if it's something that you've had an awful long time, so the results might show up a bit slower. But either way, it gets to work straight away. And it's not complex to go into hypnosis. There's, like I say, I've got a couple of methods to do it, but generally with rapid transformational therapy, it's just 3 or 4 minutes to get into hypnosis. It's not complicated. And with rapid transformational therapy, you're not even in a very deep level of trance because you're talking to me all the way through it, so you can't possibly be in a very deep level of trance because the mere act of talking raises you a little bit up. And people think things like, oh, you know, I think I've been hypnotized before, but I was still thinking and all of that. That doesn't matter. You can it's kind of a fallacy that you won't have thoughts going on when you're in hypnosis. You will hear things going on, because your mind never stops thinking. It's impossible for your mind to stop thinking. But we're dealing with the subconscious mind. So conscious mind can be doing whatever it likes. We're dealing with subconscious mind, and we have techniques that we use that can give your conscious mind a bit of a distraction while we do the work. And like I say, it's that lovely thing of your body's completely relaxed, but your mind is actually very active because your mind is doing the work. People think, you know, it's about total relaxation, but it isn't. With hypnotherapy, your mind is kind of working overtime. So when you come out of it, you might need to drink a lot of water, or you might have a bit of a headache. But most people come out of it feeling really well and lively. You know, people will often be quite flushed, like they've had a really good nap. I always liken it to, you feel like you've been put on a rack and stretched. You've had this lovely stretch and everything's been stretched out, and you are just gently coming back and just feeling like everything's been released. That's what I liken it to. And if you've been struggling, you know, with your conventional methods of therapy and your antidepressants and the rest of it, please do never rule out hypnotherapy, because, you know, it's been around since the 17th century, if not before. You know, it's proven, it's got scientific backing, it's not woo-woo, it works, you know, and I'm always happy for you to drop a comment. Ask me anything. There's always links in every video I make. It's both to free resources and how you can book a free call with me. And while I'm on that subject, please do like and subscribe this channel, because it's important for it to grow. But yeah, that's just a little, I say brief, it's gone on long enough, a little chat about hypnosis and what it is, and I will fill in the gaps on different videos with more information, because it's not something that's easily explained, because there's a lot of avenues to it and a lot of ways that you can go about it. But I hope that's given you some idea. But the main thing that I want you to take away from it is that nothing is unsolvable. In a way, we can't promise to fix everything, and we don't use the words like fix or cure. But your subconscious mind can help with so many things that are physiological as well as emotional, even things like chronic pain and anything that could be classed as an inflammation. You can do a little magic in your mind where you take it into the control room in your mind and turn down irritations, turn down chronic inflammation or chronic pain, because your subconscious mind sometimes gets hooked up on a past belief. So it brings pain into your life to kind of highlight your attention to something, and sometimes that's an emotional thing and sometimes it's a physical thing, and sometimes it gets stuck at that 8, 9, 10 pain or inflammation level, and it just needs a reminder to say, you know, we don't really quite need that trigger at that level anymore. Can you reduce it down? And it'll gladly do that for you. It's like I say, it's always trying to work on your behalf. So please don't think that you've got this really serious thing, that everything's been tried and there's nothing left that's available to you, because please don't rule out how powerful your own subconscious mind can be in helping you heal, or helping reduce pain or inflammation, or even things like acne, eczema, psoriasis, arthritis, all kinds of things like that. You know, please do visit my website. Please do look at my content. You can download a free hypnosis audio. I'll drop the links below. There's so much free help that I give without you ever committing to paying me. And I'm always happy to answer any query for you. So I hope that helped. I hope you found it interesting. Please like, please subscribe, please share if you can. I work both online and in person, so as long as you speak English, I can help you, I promise. And please do Google Charmed Life Therapy as well if you're not sure, and you will see what people experience when they do work with me. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you later.